My name is Marion Hitchcock, and I'm the Managing Director for the Gene Cell Therapy Incubator in the upcoming Berlin Center for Gene Cell Therapies. That project is a joint venture between Bayer and the Charité University Medicine, which is one of the largest university hospitals in Germany and all over Europe. Our focus is very much on translation. We really want to make sure that advanced therapies reach from clinical, from scientific excellence all the way to patient impact. From my perspective, the biggest gap is fragmentation. So we really need to make sure that we're integrating all these processes. We have a huge fragmentation between scientific research, clinical design, and GMP manufacturing. Those are often sitting in different worlds and then require a handover interface. And most of the friction actually happens at these handover interfaces. And we're trying to really integrate the pathway that we can bring the project very smoothly through the entire value chain up to project launch. The biggest gap is really not innovation any longer, it's integration. So we need to really help the process come along easier. The research is already great, but the process needs to be innovated. Scale readiness really means that you have a repeatable process, that it's really not a one-off success on one heroic day, but actually that's something that you can do on a day-to-day basis in a predictable, sustainable, compliant way, and really deliver the same therapeutic over and over to patients. So co-location is really enabling a smooth handover, where the handover actually turns into collaboration because you have everybody integrated in the same environment, and you don't go through formal handovers. It's almost like a casual interaction, and people then in this way, they will also address upcoming issues way earlier and can come to an aligned, better thought through solution. The biggest barriers for them is really access, both to technology as well as to expertise. They're usually brilliant in their scientific expertise, but they don't have much experience yet in developmental, like upscaling expertise. So access to the experts in that field is critical, as well as to the technology. So also, for example, in our incubator that we will build, we will also have a shared lab for high-price equipment, because all these upfront investments are also a huge barrier for companies they have to raise the funding. Same for access to GMP technology. So we want to lower those barriers in terms of financial investments that's necessary, as well as just co-locating to the experts. From my perspective, the biggest bottleneck is really the manufacturing readiness, where programs often slow down because the handover isn't working out. Projects, the processes aren't fit for purpose. They're not manufacturing ready, and also the companies lose time by finding the right expertise. So what our center is aiming to do is really to have a pathway ready for the companies where they can find the right expertise, the right technology, and really go through an aligned process. So I believe that will definitely increase the speed and the reliability of those programs. Yeah, again, that's very much regarding speed. So I believe that we will get whole ecosystems ready for supporting those projects, and that by bringing everybody together, that will really make it easy to scale. And that is so important. I believe those hubs can really form centers of excellence that can significantly speed up the delivery of therapeutics, because, for example, in our case, they have the complementary spring, both from Bayer, which has a 180-year experience in drug manufacturing and delivery to the market, whereas the Charité University Medicine has outstanding clinical expertise. And so if we set up this center of excellence where everybody is already in case, like forming an ecosystem that has all the capabilities that are needed for this delivery path, that will be significantly speed up and also fear risk, because you have the right experts in the right place for early decision making. So the important part is very early, well-aligned decision making with the production in mind in the end, right? So that we don't make
mistakes and then carry them on too long and then it's too late.